Hi guys, this is Miss Na. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate on how to complete your 7 greatest architect homework using a computer. Now, you do have an option to print these out and actually draw orthogonal line, vanishing point, and horizon lines, and take photos and submit your photos as your homework. However, I also understand that you might not have an access to a printer or have difficult time printing, and that is okay because you can still complete your homework as I'm about to demonstrate for you. As the title indicates, this worksheet has 7 architects' work. You do not have to do all 7 pages. I want you to select 3 architects' work. Pick 3 architects' work that you like. I have given you their best example in a big picture. Now, I did give you 7 architects' work. However, I did not indicate their names on this sheet. Instead, I wrote a quick description of their achievements and styles. Read these descriptions and find keywords that will help you find who's responsible of these amazing work. As you do your research, I'm hoping that you'll be able to spend some time and appreciate their amazing sculptural building. So let's go ahead and get started with these worksheets. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. Give me one quick second. And I have my DOC files right here. Now, as you can see here, okay, you are going to be able to locate all the orthogonal and vanishing points somewhere in here and the horizon line. And it's not really hard. So let's go ahead and get started with that first. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Insert first and go to Shape and choose a line. I'm going to go ahead and start with orthogonal lines. So I'm going to go ahead and find a line that I know that's going to give me a pretty clear indication of orthogonal, which is on top here. And it's really hard to see. The blue is really hard to see. So I'm going to choose an orange and go ahead and change the width to one. You can double click the line and it will get you that format shape options. And I'm going to change it to 2 points. That's going to pretty much bold the line so that it's easy for you and for me to look at your work. Now, instead of changing all the lines all the time, I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this. So right click on that, copy, and just click random space and paste. Now, I'm going to go ahead and move this line to the other side of my ceiling lights and cross that path. And this line is going to give me a good point where the vanishing point would be. Now, I just don't like this 2 extra lines, so I'm going to go ahead and clearly sort of edit this. And this is part of craftsmanship, so I do not want any loose lines hanging around. So please clean those up. All right, I think I'm good there. And I'm going to go ahead and find a few more orthogonal lines so that I can verify that that vanishing point is correct. So I see a pretty clean line happening here that seems to go to that vanishing point, and another ceiling light here, and edge of that ceiling happening here. So I'm going to go ahead and use the orange light that I have pulled out and create a few more orthogonal lines. Now, I'm not going to spend finishing the whole orthogonal lines, but I do want you to have at least 10 orthogonal lines found on each architect that you decided to do. All right, so I think that's pretty good enough. I see sort of a loose thread here. I'm just going to clean that up. I think we are good. So let's go ahead and find vanishing point. That will be our next thing to find. So I'm going to go back to insert here on the top left corner, find the shapes, and choose a circle. I know that's a vanishing point here, so somewhere close by, I'm going to go ahead and draw a circle. I'm going to move it over going to leave it at blue. I think orange and blue being complementary colors, they do stand out. Now, for the last element, horizon line, I'm going to go ahead and choose line again. And I know horizon line always lies on top of the vanishing point, so I'm just going to go ahead and choose a line and move it on top so that it overlaps completely. And double click on the line. There you go. When you see that green dots on each end, that means it was selected correctly. So double click. It's going to give me, oops, one more time. I'm going to select the color. Here on the right hand side, you're going to see color. I'm going to choose green. And I'm going to make the line weight a little bit darker so that it stands out. So we see very clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orthogonal lines, 1 horizon line, and 1 vanishing point. This is exactly what I'm going to do. Now let's go down here. What type of perspective view is this? Well, we only learned 1-point perspective, linear perspective drawing. So I'm going to go ahead and choose different color of the font. Let's choose red. I'm going to put 1-point perspective. Pretty much all your question number ones are going to be 1-point perspective drawing because we haven't really learned 2-point or 3-point perspective yet. All right, which architect designed a building? Read it through, and I'm just looking for keywords. So it says his major work includes. So I'm going to go ahead and select that building name. I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I know I'm going to mispronounce it, and I'm going to go to Chrome or Explorer, whatever platform you use, and paste it and enter. Now, I'm seeing a lot of images here, okay, and I see the architect is Louis Kahn, Musaro Islam, and I just want to make sure that I have the correct architect. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Louis Kahn and cross-reference his other works with the works that I have listed here. Well, first of all, picture matches, right? That's Louis Kahn. But just to be sure, let's sort of take a look at some of his other work. Actually, I'm going to go to Louis Kahn. And oops, and spell that. And then I'm going to cross-reference his other work. Let's see here. He designed National Parliament House, Kimball Art Museum, Philip Exeter Academy, Fisher House. If I go back here, I see Phil Library, Kimball Museum. So I know that is the architect we were looking at, or we were looking for. So I'm going to put here Louis Kahn. It's actually one of my favorites because I love going to Kimball Museum of Art, and it's one of the very few museums where we can actually appreciate works of art under natural sunlight. So I got all the answers correctly. I'm just going to spend my time just appreciating his other work. He's very well known for monolithic, very heavy concrete sort of a simple geometric buildings. So that is it. I want you to again select 3 architects out of 7 and go ahead and complete defining orthogonal line, vanishing point, and horizon line. Answer question number 1 and 2. Now, of course, you cannot do Louis Kahn as an example because I already did it with you. So you have 6 other architects to choose from. So good luck, guys. Bye-bye.